Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Late comer, sorry Simply Vic. It wasn't just me, it was me and the team leader. Okay. What's his name? Bongoli got stuck in traffic, so he needed a bit of extra time to get here. So I was more than happy to oblige because even me I don't tire. But we need to get this done, so we know that the only team that we have left is Team Atiku Abubakar. So today there's going to be a presentation. We watched Team Peter Obi come to the fore yesterday and present themselves. So a great job from Okon Lagos, and of course the great African god Savage, and every other person. I'm gonna try to. I can't even remember all their names, but you could see the amount of work they all put through. Vidoma is also part of the team. She also attends meetings regularly. Big shout out to Mustafa Alpha. That's the head of, or that's the team leader. Let me use that team leader of group Atiku. So today, Bongoli is going to be telling us who the second team leader is, because we need two team leaders, and this is mainly for days that he's running in traffic or something. Two people at least should be able to represent them, and the two team leaders are going to be presented today. So Team Tinubu, if you are Team Tinubu, please make sure you're here. I'm not picking anybody. I'm not selecting anymore. That has already been done. I'm sure DJ Bongoli has done a great job. Now, please, I'll be announcing this up until the debate start next week. Fact-finding committee members. Fact-finding committee members. If you want to be part of the fact-finding team, please, I would love you to send me a DM or send any, send me a DM directly. Fact-finding committee. I need people who are going to be part of the fact-finding committee. Now, this debate is not going to take more than an hour. So once they come, this presentation is going to take less than an hour. So I need everybody to work together to make sure this works out. Also, we're looking for sponsors for Clash of the Supporters. So if you know any brand that wants to be, Country Bear says, Daddy Freeze, God will punish you. You see, you think you're insulting me, but let me be very honest with you. Me and you who look like God they punish. Let me tell you, if person want cause person, say God go punish him. Now, so that make I tell you how they take talk and they say, may God punish you like he's punishing Country Bear. Now you be the yardstick for punishment from God. You look like the poster child of person where God they punish. If person look you lo wu kale bi akara oforo lo oribo shirini. I say I fed I be obadun. You will come to my life and be talking God. Before I rapture you, I will first of all elevate you to the position where everybody can see you, that you malu good compared with the waiting that we go use take compare you. You know what they call rakumi? O dabi rakumi to ni wo. Oh yeah, collect your blocking. Rapture danu. Ema umugo. All right, so he has gone. So guys, please, we're looking for sponsors, sponsors. It would be very nice if this is paid for, so Daddy Freeze can work with more earnest, and on the radio, a show this good will be sponsored, definitely. And then the sponsors can say Daddy Freeze don't insult anybody, and then Daddy Freeze has to obey, because you go just chop your rapture on it straight. You just say, hey, this person don't chop rapture. So please, and if you're watching on Facebook, remember to send us stars. They go a long way. If you have a business that you want to be advertised in the middle of this, what is it called? No problem, get in touch. We'll be reading out adverts from time to time. Of course, those will be paid. And if you want to sponsor the entire debate, the debate is going to last all the way down till elections. There's going to be a new topic every single day or every single week. Funke Akindele joins. Everybody's going to come and talk, where people are going to watch all the teams, and it depends on you guys. You believe in your candidate, you need to sell him. Right now, Peter Obi is being sold across Nigeria. Right now, Reno Omokri is selling Atiku. Right now, Tinubu is also being sold. Which one are you going to be powerful enough to sell and change the public perception about that particular candidate? So guys, thank you all so much. I'm going to this person. You go just come some it dey scratch me to curse your papa, but I no fit curse your papa because he don't already get you and you be curse. Oh, shake be fekun paje. You cannot give to lion kill chop. Kò sí tó wúlò ara rẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn. Ó dàbí igi ìbẹ́pẹ. Kò wọ́n lè fi dáná. Wọ́n lè fi kan chair. Ó kàn useless bí igi ìbẹ́pẹ ni. Kò sí tó fi ń ṣe bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ó wá ní bí èèyàn kan ya wèrè. If I say I won't curse your papa now, it go just be say wicked. Because already your papa dey cry every night saying born you. Every night they console am. You no know, you go just the one that say, Daddy, what's going on? You don't know, say, person we born ibi bekpe. Owaloja akọ bekpe, male pottery. Need wúlò fún kankan. Kódà wọn lè fi ẹ ṣe burglary proof gan bí tó useless dey. So please, DJ Bongoli, are you ready here? All right. So team leader, DJ. Sorry, somebody say you wish you understand. You see, Ibekbe is papaya. Now, DJ Bongoli. Now, when they say you are useless like a pawpaw tree, you don't ever see what they use pawpaw tree do before. Since they're born, you don't see chair where they use pawpaw tree do. You don't see door where you don't see bed where they use tree or pawpaw do. Then pawpaw tree no get any use for this life. Now the male one 9 day useless pass because at least the female one get pawpaw. The male one waiting to use and do. Now so the guy be. DJ Bongoli, please, welcome. Please don't mind the male pawpaw tree that was looking for my trouble earlier on. All right, guys. So the delay has been on for long enough. We have less than an hour, and I'm handing over to DJ Bongoli. DJ Bongoli, not only are you going to present your team, we also need you to present. You are the only team that does not have you're the only team leader. So today you need to show us who the second team leader is, just in case of unavailability or unprecedented emergencies. Please let us know. In the meantime, buy stars on Facebook. Facebook people, we have to be buying stars. So over to you, DJ Bongoli.
Good evening, everyone. Daddy, please let me answer your question. That particular question, I wasn't prepared for it. I would have to go back to the team and speak with the team as regards getting like a deputy captain for the team.
Yes, yes.
That's all I have to say as regards that question.
All right, go ahead with the rest of that's okay.
So, firstly, I had to really, really humble myself. Honestly speaking, the reason why is because I was very, very disappointed as what I watched yesterday.
That was disappointing.
It was a show of shame. In my mind, I was like, why did I even, like, thank God I didn't even prepare. I was like, what was that? I score what they did yesterday, -10 over 100. -10 over 100. It was a complete waste of time. Because the thing here is, these people keep basking in the euphoria of nothingness and grandiose delusion. Social media rabble-rousing, hobnobbing, cognitive dissonance with sprinkles of hypnosis, psychosis, and hypocrisy. You know, you begin to juxtapose realism with idealism. That is where we are today. You know, at the end of the day, there's this man, there's this cartoon character. I don't know, for people that watch Naruto, you know, he said, he's called Madara. He said, wake up to reality. Nothing goes as planned in this accursed world. And then I want to go at the OB team again. And it showed poorly in their performance as to the kind of educator they had. Because how educated is the educator to educate the uneducated, so that the uneducated can be as educated as the educator? When we know that the educator is ill-educated to educate the uneducated, and now we have flawed education. It is better if you are uneducated or very well educated, but when you are ill-educated, it is a problem. And I don't blame them at all, because the person that they are supporting, which is Peter Obi, should be graduated with third class in is it philosophy or psychology or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. Honestly, I don't blame them. Because I already knew what their cerebral capacity is. Now, I'll give you an example. No, that if I'm being serious here, that's why I'll give you an example, typical example. Somebody said there was an issue in Aguata, you know, Peter Obi went there and resolved it. What did Peter Obi do to resolve it? Did he call the army to come in? Did he call Navy? Did he call Air Force? Did he call this? Did he call that? What did he do? What was the strategy? What was the issue? Was it communal clashes? Was it houses they were fighting for? Was it lands they were fighting for? There was another one. I was so excited when I saw this guy. He was behind like books in the library. I'm like, yes, I have somebody that's actually going to challenge my team. Oh yes. Then when I saw the person started looking at computer like this, reading Constitution. This is what he did. What was he quoting? He was quoting Section 14. For Section 14, subsection 2B, that the primary purpose of government is welfare and security. It's here. O1B. I'm like, what is all this? What is all this? Let me tell you something, Daddy, please. I want everyone here to go back and go and watch what they showed yesterday. It was a show of shame. Take out that Peter Obi thing, take out the Tinubu thing, and watch the debate proper. I was ashamed. I cannot do that in my secondary school. What they were doing yesterday, they were all reading the computer. Good Lord. I could see it. I'm like, what is this? Is this called debate? It tells me that they are going to lack critical reasoning. I want them to hear me. I know you people are here. Hear me very well. There was no critical reasoning there. These people, I can bet none of them know their state rep. None of them know their federal rep. They don't know their local government chairman. Some of them don't even know their governors. Let me tell you something. These kids, I'll call them kids. I will liken them to kids from cradle that want to start running. You have not even crawled or walked. Now, I want to advise Peter Obi people. I want to advise Peter Obi people. I want to advise them. Advise who? You see, one of the guys came yesterday and was making some stats that I was like, what is the meaning of this? And Peter Obi was the chairman of this. Peter Obi was the chairman of that. This, that, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. That's what he was saying. Now, for some reason, the Southeast have been accursed with poor leaders. Now, let's start with Ebonyi State, for example. Ebonyi, their first governor was Amebu. Their second governor was Martin Elechi. And the third one is Mr. Projects, now Dave Umahi.
All right. Hold on, DJ Bongoli. I'm reading the comments. Please tone it down with the rhetoric regarding Team Peter Obi. You can address one or two things they said, but you've been a little bit too, even me, I feel you're a little bit too harsh with them. Present your facts, and also when you're done, run through your points as quickly as possible, because we are here to actually hear about Asiwaju Tinubu. We want to hear about him. You are saying Peter Obi graduated with a 3rd class. What did Tinubu finish with? I'm sure everybody will ask.
Finished with honors. He finished with honors at the Chicago State University. It's verifiable. He was top of his class. It's verifiable. Yeah, you can go.
Tinubu was top of his class.
Yeah, he was honors. Chicago State University.
Okay, anyway, I'm not supposed to say anything. I didn't say a single.
To ExxonMobil.
Okay, DJ Bongoli, I'm not going to. I didn't say anything for the Peter Obi team. It's just that you were a bit too aggressive, and it can lead to all sorts of bad energy in the debate. We want you guys to be friends. So please don't call them children and all that. They tried their best. I actually enjoyed the debate. Maybe I'm not as versed as you are. I enjoyed Team Peter Obi yesterday. They spoke very well. They worked together as a team that love one another. So if you want to debunk their facts, please tone it down so that they will not come next and say, that DJ Bongoli is a he-goat, he's a this, he's a this. So that please let's attack their position without attacking their person. Please, I would like that. Okay, and then let's continue. And please remember to bring in your teammates too.
Let me beg my people. Hey Joe, please, I'm sorry, my Igbo people here in the house, my Southeastern brothers and sisters, I understand small Igbo too. We're all in this together. I'm human also. I get all the insults, I get all the curses and all that. I wake up every morning, I get DMs, I get messages and all that. So I was just trying to say that what I saw yesterday was very disappointing, was very depressing. I was expecting people to really come out and, do a good job, but they did a horrible job. So now, without further ado, I would like to bring on.
You were saying something. I interrupted you. You were saying something about poor. You were saying something about poor leadership in the Southeast. Finish your point.
Yes. So,
buy stars on
poor
Facebook.
Leadership in the Southeast, for example. Thank you very much. So now let's cross over to Enugu State. Their first governor was Ken Chimaruku Namani. The second one was Sullivan Chime. The third one is Ugwanyi. Ugwanyi is nothing to write home about. Then we'll go to Anambra State. The first one was Mbadinuju. That one was very horrible. The second one was Ngige. Ngige did his own bit. Then Peter Obi. I regard him as one of the most unproductive governors in Nigeria's history. And then the fourth one is Willie Obiano. And the fifth one is Charles Oludo. And then we go to Imo State. I'm calling this name so you'll be like, where are these people today? Imo State is Achike Udenwa, Ikedi Ohakim, Owele Charles Okolocha. You have, what's it called? Iedioha. And then you have currently Opus Odima. Then last but not least, in Abia State, you have Orji Okalu. You have Theodore Orji. And then you also have, what's his name? The new one, Ikpeazu, Kerosene Governor. I'm not reading from any book, guys. Don't worry. It's in my head. So now, I'm here now to talk about Tinubu's team and all of that stuff. Why did I come out aggressively? This is not me coming out aggressively and all that stuff. But I just wanted to just give people a peel of their, you guys come aggressively at my team and myself. So I just want to just give people a taste that there's no monopoly to this thing. So let us tone it all down. Now, I want to talk about Asiwaju now. I can't sell the man enough. This man has done so much from his performances, from his continuity, from his manifesto, from his international relations, from his willpower. Somebody that knows how to separate politics from governance, and then from governance, growth and development. I'll give you a very simple example here, and that is part of problem solving here. Now, look at Anambra State, for example. Anambra State has the largest market in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa. It is called the Onitsha main market. I was told that a certain governor saved about 75 billion. However, the Anambra State government debunked it and said it was actually 48. Imagine if he used that money to dredge for the second Niger and spoke with Jonathan at the time and they built second Niger. You know the volume of trade that will go in there. Nigeria has 6 seaports, actually now 7. Tinkan and Apapa. We have Warri. We have Calabar. We have One. And we have River State, Port Harcourt. Imagine if they all could come together and get those ports working like they're supposed to. Now, in Lagos State, look at the facts that Tinubu brought. Look at what Tinubu did, for example. Look at the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Now, Lagos State has a deep sea port. And on July the 2nd, the first ship landed. There's going to be an industrial park that's going to be built there. There's also going to be, There's also going to be an airport that's going to be built there. Now, the United States Embassy is coming there. They are going to spend $500 million to build their embassy there. Imagine what that is going to bring into the Nigerian economy. Lagos State has been feeding Nigeria. A lot of people will say Lagos State is the commercial capital of Nigeria, this and that. But they seem to forget that when the military were in charge, Lagos State was only doing 600 million in IGR. Today, Lagos State is doing 45 billion. Lagos State is doing 45 billion. Lagos State is feeding Nigeria. Do you know that Lagos State is the one that has the lowest FAC per capita? Lowest FAC per capita, because Lagos State population is between 23 to 25 million people. And if you look at what is the FAC that comes in, it's about 150 something billion naira. That is when you sum up what is coming into state and what is going into the local government. And divide that by 20 something billion. 20 something million people. That is about 5,100 per person. That is why when I tell people that Nigeria is poor, they keep on arguing with me. And then, what did Tinubu do? Now, the IGR that Lagos State is making now is able to take that money up to 20,000 naira per head. So, you begin to look at it that, so it's 20,000 naira per head for a Lagosian per year. That is very, very small. So that's why I'm telling you what Lagos State has at hand to work with. And it's not stopping there. The Lekki Trade Zone, for example, is going to be coughing out billions of dollars in revenue. That is who we want as a leader. I'm not coming here to come and talk about all of the achievements he has done. It's not today. We'll meet at the debate ground. I'm not coming here to come and talk about this. I want to say something here. I saw a comment just now. Let me address it. Somebody said here the Igbos maybe develop Lagos. You always say that and all that. Peter Obi said something. I want to turn consumer to, what's it called? Consumer to productive. Now, my Igbo brothers and sisters are known for importation and exportation for the most part. What do you think will happen? Now, let me give you people an insight here into what I just said. China has always said that whatever you're making on this planet Earth, I'll make it for 70% less. I don't care what you're making, 70% less. Now, if it is 70% less, this is what is going to happen. If I bring it in, and you put all the excise duties and all of those things, it will still be 40% cheap when it comes inside. Right? So tell me, how will people that are importing and exporting make money? So that is why I want people to understand. Also, I want people to understand that there's what is called bilateral trade agreements that always tells you this is what you are going to make. This is the quantity you are going to make. This is the quantity you are going to make. At the end of the day, so there's always a cap. These are all the lies that are being fed and all of that stuff. Tinubu's Tinubu's mandate are very simple. It goes by the 5 principles, which is the SMART principle: specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time focus. I haven't seen any Peter Obi's manifesto anyway. I'm looking forward to seeing that manifesto and what he has to say. Look at all of the goals. This man understands that Nigeria needs electricity. When he was the governor of Lagos State, he fought tooth and nail with the federal government, so that Lagos State can have its own state grid. But that never happened. But he still began, he was the first person to bring IPPs in, independent power plants in, to start that. Now, what happened? 2022, in the constitutional amendment of the 1999 of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they now said, oh, let states be controlling the grids. What this man has been singing since 2003. A lot of people say this man is sick. I want you guys to go and review a man called Stephen Hawkins, one of the greatest minds in the world history. Stephen Hawkins. Stephen Hawkins died at the age of 76. Stephen Hawkins is that man that you see like this on a wheelchair that was paralyzed from his head down. What that man has done when it comes to physics, mathematics, quantum physics, man, it's a whole lot, man. So that's what I'm telling you guys. It is his brain we need. We need somebody that is going to generate money for us. We need somebody that is going to generate wealth from us. I don't need somebody that is going to save money and doesn't know what to use the money for. Saving money for what? And your people are suffering. You brought your people down by 238% poverty rate, from 28% to 60%. I was not the one that said it. It's the National Bureau of Statistics, and it was Chukwuma Charles Soludo that said it, the current governor. Trust me, it's only very few people on planet Earth that will be as smart as Chukwuma Charles Soludo. He said it in an article in 2015. The Peter Obi that you guys are shouting about. He took people into poverty during his tenure. It's in NBS, National Bureau of Statistics. The article is there. So I've not come here to come and say Tinubu did this, Tinubu did that. We'll meet at the debate. I don't have time for all of that. We'll meet at the debate. Daddy, please, when you're ready, let me know so I can bring my...
I'm here. I'm just listening to you.
Okay, all right. So where are my candidates? Where are they? I'll see one of them. Once they raise their hands, I'll let you know.
All right. So candidates, please raise your hands.
My team members, please. Thank you.
Go. Debate never start. Everywhere don't catch fire. So once you're ready, let me know.
Oh, Sheyi is here. Show Sheyi.
All right, show Sheyi. Send me a request.
Show Sheyi and Simply Vic 1. Show Sheyi, Simply Vic 1.
Okay, Simply Vic 1. Send me a request.
Official Asiwaju K.
Okay. Show Sheyi.
Simply Vic 1. official Asiwaju K.
Come on.
All right. So this is Sheyi. Now I'm going to look at the paper, okay? I'm going to do like them Peter B people now because I have to introduce my people just for a little bit. So I'm going to look at the paper, okay, guys? All right. And who do I have here? Is that Simply Vic?
Yes.
All right, Simply Vic. All right, so for Sheyi is actually an insurance expert. And he has a master's in risk management. And he got his master's in the UK. And he currently resides in the US, working as a risk analyst. So Sheyi, kindly introduce yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze. I greet everybody. And I'm happy for all of us that we are so passionate about Nigeria. And I believe Nigeria is going to be great again. I believe that God is going to lift us up very soon. And we can place our head up everywhere. My name is Oluwaseyi Sholanke. I have been following Asiwaju for the past, since 1999. I am a risk manager, and also I have been a civil servant who has worked in the Federal Ministry of Finance in Abuja, who have worked with so many ministers and have been opportune to work with 4 presidents of Nigeria. Also, I am a card-carrying member of APC.
Same as myself.
I'm not just a card-carrying member of APC. I started at Alliance for Democracy. I went ahead also where we went to Action Congress of Nigeria. Also when we metamorphosed to ACN before we go to APC. I have never cross-carpeted in my life. I have never been in opposition to any other party than those parties I have mentioned. And today, we are now at the top helms of affairs of Nigeria. We are dedicated. I am a dedicated man when it comes to integrity. Now, moving further, I have met Asiwaju Bola Tinubu 4 times in my life. And we've had meetings. I have met Peter Obi 3 times in my life. We've had meetings. So it's a first-hand, face-to-face interaction. And also, with what is happening now, ladies and gentlemen, Sheyi Sholanke also is an award winner. I am one of the 36 award winner of NYSC, and that is why I did not labor to get a job in Federal Ministry of Finance. I was offered by the federal government automatic employment. I resigned in 2017 to move further my career. I'm a married man. My wife is on this life. My firstborn is on this life. All my family is in support of what I am doing, and they believe in me. And also, my principal, I believe so much in him. By the time we get to the debate proper, we'll be able to dish out what people think they know when they don't know. But
thank you
for all
who have worked, thank you very much. Daddy Freeze, you can take my team member out. You can take Sheyi out. Thank you very much.
Oh boy, this your team members. This your team members. As in the qualification.
So, no, this is just the beginning. No, this is just the beginning. These are not even my team members. In my team, don't worry, let me not say anything. You can take Sheyi out, no problem. Thank you very much, Sheyi. God bless you.
Yeah.
All right, Simply Vic. Got the floor. All right. We can't hear you.
On mute.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Daddy Freeze, for this opportunity to be able to discuss. This is one of the most important events in our life, as it were. So I think it's high time we, the young ones, have a say. And I am not card-carrying member of any party, but I know Bola Tinubu. I was born in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos, and I could see. This is not audio now. I'm not talking about what we hear. It's what I can see, what I benefited from. That is why I joined this team, so that I can also have a discourse. I can share my opinion. I live in the UK. I am British. Well, I'm Nigerian first, and that is why I had to join. There was a question I was asked Bola Tinubu by a journalist. The journalist works for PM News. In 2012, he was asked, "Do you think this is time for you to retire? Do you think this is time for you to retire?" And this is what Bola Tinubu said. He said the challenges of governance are monumental. The model we set up in Lagos is working well, and I recommend it for Nigeria. Let the governor take care of the administration and its nitty-gritty. If he is scholarly enough and sharp, while other political leaders take the political pressures off him. I don't have files to sign. Let them go and sign. Let them go and sign the files and deal with routines of government so that they can focus on the developmental goals of the state. It is all about service. And as long as I have the energy and the ability to think, I believe I should continue to serve my people. End of quote. That was from Bola Tinubu in 2012. Like I said, today is not the day for debate, so don't let me start to... it is what it is. I will hand over to my chairman, Bongoli.
Thank you very much, Daddy. Please, you can take him out. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. All right, who's next? Because the problem that I have with my team is that they are working class, so they are sleeping right now. Some of them are sleeping, some of them are awake, so I'm trying to get them on board. I tell them, hold on, we're going to go on the live. They are professionals. Lots of them are professionals. All right, who's next? I think I see Asiwaju K. Asiwaju, I think I see him. Asiwaju is my journalist. Where is my journalist?
I'm bringing him live. Journalist. Oh boy. Debate never starts. Everywhere don't catch fire.
Is that Asiwaju?
Ha!
Yes. Who's this? Is that Asiwaju? That's Asiwaju now. Yeah. All right, Asiwaju, let's go.
Good morning, Daddy Freeze.
Good morning.
Bongoli, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
I'm Asiwaju Kataloluwafemi. I want to start from two quotes that says, "A man is not worth living if that man has not found what he could die for." And there's a Latin word that says, "Noblesse noblige." Nobility begets responsibility. I'm a political scientist, a journalist, a public relator, and a public affairs analyst. And I'm a senior legislative aide to the best performing House of Rep member in Ekiti State. Go and check. She's a female member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Barrister Omowumi Olubomi Ogunlola. I believe this debate should be based on antecedents. Yesterday, somebody said, I want to put a poster forward. Daddy Freeze, I want you to advise other teams that when they are coming on board, they should not bring exaggerated figures, lies. Like somebody said, Peter Obi bought 500 buses for secondary schools in Anambra State. That's fallacy. That's a lie, a big lie. I believe that guy must have learned that from their paymaster, who used a wristwatch for 70 years. That's a story for another day. We are selling a market, a brand, a product that is sellable. A product that you can take to the market that people will embrace. We saw that in Osun yesterday. We saw the encomium. We saw the acceptability of our candidates. And when the debate starts, we are ready. And
Thank you.
I want.
So go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh,
We're listening.
network.
Oh, network.
I think it's his network. Well, while we are waiting for him, let us get Olu on board. Olu, OHLUE.
All right, Olu. Guys, team members.
Olu is my chartered accountant.
Wow.
Olu is my chartered accountant. OHLUE. He's a chartered accountant. He has experience of about 18 years. So this is the man that would break the facts and figures together. This is the man that pieces all of the finances, all of those metrics and matrices. That is the man that breaks everything down. He just came in. I called him, I think it was like 12:30 a.m. Nigerian time. So it's like I'm just getting into work. I'm just getting home. So that tells you the kind of work that he's doing. So please go ahead, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead. Like I said, I'm not saying anything.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you can all hear me, right? My name is Olushola Ojo. I'm a chartered accountant with over 18 years experience, both in public and private sector. And I specialize in financial consulting and ICT, basically implementing Oracle solutions for clients. So I've been involved in a lot of Oracle implementation in Nigeria. So I have a very good understanding of, the accounting processes, the financial processes of most of the states in Nigeria. Do you understand? So I'm not going to say much here today because I don't think the debate proper has started. So there is nothing really much to talk about for now. So my advice for all the participants here is that let us base this conversation on track record. What are the issues? Do you understand? What are the issues? So let's base it on that. Do you get? Because, I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not a motivational, because what I noticed was happening yesterday was motivational speech. There is you can't really track what they are saying. You can't relate it to anything. Do you understand? A lot of things is vague. That's what I noticed. You understand? So let them get prepared. Some of us here, we even have more information, even on their candidate, than them. You understand? Which are factual. You get? But permit me to say, I will say something here. If I don't mention anything about Tinubu at all, it will be a disservice. Now, Daddy Freeze, I'm sure you know that Amadou Bello way very well. Because I'm a Lagosian. There was a
Bar Beach.
That Amadou Bello way.
Bar Beach.
There was ocean. Yes. From Oduduwa bus stop to that roundabout where you have where you are going to get to a ghost suite and hotel and all that.
Yes.
There's an ocean surge in that area. Ocean surge. In fact, most of the residential places in that place, they've all moved out. They ran away. One of the unique things that Asiwaju do in that area is not only that they solve that problem of the ocean surge in that place, because everybody was scared that that place is going to submerge. Not only did he solve that problem, he was able to create wealth out of it. If we are trying to solve a problem by just pushing the ocean away, no. They create wealth out of it in a way that even the city created, that was how Eco Atlantic City come to life. You get what I'm saying? Even the city they created out of it is bigger than Ikoyi. Is bigger than Ikoyi. You get what I'm saying now? And that estate, Banana Island, as we speak, is one of the most expensive estates in Nigeria, if not the most expensive. That Eco Atlantic City will take over from it. So you can see the kind of wealth is created from a problem. So I will just stop here. There's no point, in fact, I'm looking forward to the debate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. Do you understand? So that because his achievement, as I said, is endless. So I'm going to stop here, so they can take me out and probably the next person can come.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Daddy Freeze can take him out. I'm still looking for some of my other team members because I have an health expert. I have an health expert. I have an agriculture expert in my team. I have a Masters of Business Administration expert in my team. I have another sociologist in my team. And one thing about my team is that we have actually 6 male and 7 female. Because if you remember that in Freeze, you said, 5-5. But it's 6 male and 7 female actually. So we even have Olu Kolade is here. Kolade Olu, then _ Kolade.
Okay, Kolade is live now. I've sent him a request.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Hello, Daddy Freeze.
Kolade, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I did all right. So, let me just go straight to the point. My name is Kolade Harold, and I'm an aspiring therapist with academic background in international affairs. And I grew up in Nigeria. I was born in Kano, and I spent most of my life in Lagos. But I'm equally very well traveled in Nigeria. There's hardly any state or hardly any geopolitical zone I've not traveled to while I was growing up in Nigeria. And I'm very passionate about Nigeria. I started following Nigerian politics for the last 20 years. I've been keenly interested and very, very passionate about my following of politics, governance, and all of that in Nigeria. So it's not something that started in 2015 or that started in 2019 or that is born out of hatred for certain political personalities or political actors. And something I've been following very closely. So I think I'm in a good position, to talk truthfully and to talk to the facts and figures about so many of these people we are assessing today as presidential candidates. Let me quickly mention that yesterday I listened to some of the people who spoke. The conversation today mainly focused on how nice a person, Peter Obi, is, how good a man is, how, it was more on the subjective aspect of the candidate. It wasn't about his capacity, it wasn't about his record, what he has done. I remember somebody talking about how Peter Obi visited a flood location. And, the person didn't go further to talk about how Peter Obi addressed the flooding issue, how he was able to turn that around, like Asiwaju did with the Lekki axis in Lagos. The person didn't talk about concrete, productive issues, how he was able to, like the last speaker said, make wealth of a problem like that. And not just wealth for himself, wealth for the people there. A lot of people will talk about Lagos and say, oh, Asiwaju made Lagos, increased the revenue, he made money in Lagos, but he made the money for himself. I think they are forgetting the very important fact that for a place like Lekki that has appreciated in real estate value, the money coming from that real estate is not going to Asiwaju's pocket. It's going to the landlords and the people who live and make their living in that area. So this is not something we are saying, oh, he did for himself, no, or for just a few of his friends and all of that. It's giving back to people, putting money directly in the pockets and in the accounts of people. So yeah, that's that about that. Then I think it's also important that I stress the need for us to, have equal standards for all of these candidates. You can't expect Asiwaju to perform 100 over 100 while you're, taking the bar to the very lowest for other candidates. I think that's very laughable. And that's why I'm just going to stop for today because Like the team leader said, the debate has not started. This is just to get the audience to know who we are and why we are supporting the person we are supporting.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Daddy Freeze, the next is my health expert. My health expert, Mama 2Z. Mama 2AZEE.
Okay.
My resume is quite intimidating. So, just you guys bear with her, please. Her resume is quite intimidating. I was even intimidated. The next is my health expert. My Mama 2Z.
Hi, Daddy.
Mama 2AZEE.
Hi, there's a bit of a feedback.
It's quite intimidating. So, just you guys bear with her, please.
I'm here.
My resume is quite intimidating. I was even intimidated. The next is my health expert. It's not for me. Take out and bring her back.
Hi, Daddy.
Wait, hold on. Okay, then maybe bring her back, please, Daddy Freeze.
All right, let me bring her back now.
Thank you very much. My agricultural expert is not here.
You get many experts too.
Yeah, I'm not coming here to come and be doing beer parlor arguments or beer parlor debates. Let's debate, let's talk. Let's talk about problems. Let's talk about
spell Mama 2Z again. Spell Mama 2Z again. I can't seem to get her. No, what's the name again? Say it. Mama
2AZEE. I think so. Mama 2AZEE.
Okay, yes. Oops, I saw her just now.
That's fine.
And I lost her again. Yes, I've sent her an invite, so she's joining us now. Facebook people, buy stars, buy stars, buy stars. Come on.
Okay, let me use my phone then.
Okay.
I was actually trying to use my laptop actually, so it's better, but it's okay. I'll just use my phone. Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello, America. Good evening, America. Good morning, Nigeria, because it's morning in Nigeria right now. My name is Yetunde, and thank you, DJ, for actually introducing me. I'm sorry for the technological glitches. One thing I would like to actually start with is a quote by John Quincy Adams. He said, if your actions actually inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. It was John Quincy Adams that said that. Nobody can dispute that Asiwaju is a leader. In fact, if you're doing that, you're not doing disservice to him, you're doing disservice to yourself and to the nation Nigeria. So, but before I go into all that, I would like to just say a little bit about myself. I'm a quality-driven healthcare professional at one of U.S. largest public health system. I have extensive experience in interpreting and compiling quality improvement reports that influences the clinical, financial, operational management goals and progress. I'm a registered nurse. I have over a decade experience in obstetrics and perioperative nursing. I am also an MBA candidate at Texas A&M University, Go Aggie, and I'm pursuing my public health in health policy and management at UC Berkeley in California. So, saying that, I am also an American, but I am Nigerian first. And if you actually know people that know me, sometimes I even try to caution myself that people don't say maybe I'm even anti-American because I'm so pro-Nigeria. I'm always talking Nigeria more than the way I talk about America. One thing I do notice that people always talk about is, oh, well, you're in America, you don't know what is going on in Nigeria. No, that is actually absolutely wrong. everybody in America, all of us in America and UK, whatever we have family members in Nigeria that are actually going through the same thing you are going through. We have family members, we have kids. I have my stepdaughter still lives in Nigeria. She goes to school in Nigeria. So whatever fear you think you have, I have that for my own daughter. She's not my stepdaughter. She's my daughter. So if you have fear that maybe your child goes out, she's scared, or what will happen now? She can't take public transport and all that. I have that. As a matter of fact, I'm actually saying when my husband is traveling, I need to buy some pepper spray and some alarms and give it to her and her friends, so they have some security thing as girls going out, so they feel secure. So it's not like I don't understand. So it's actually very condescending, and it is very annoying when people say that. I've actually gotten into argument about this with my own family members too that have said that. One thing though, Nigeria right now, we are bedeviled with a lot of problems. The main one is that whoever comes in, we have to work with a divided nation across regional lines, widespread insecurity, job creation. Then the inflation is 18%. Nigeria already had high inflation before even this global crisis, the war in Ukraine and COVID-19 actually happening. How are these candidates going to address this situation? This is not the time for us to have all these conjectures and be subjective and not have any factual evidence or analysis to support our point or why we are supporting our candidate. If you have a candidate, if it's the person I choose not to name tonight, or if it's Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just support your candidate and let us compare track record to track record. What I don't like is us speaking from both sides of the mouth. You cannot hold Asiwaju to one standard and then Peter Obi to another standard. If you think Asiwaju has done something ethically wrong, then you should have problem with a man putting government money in a family business that he has a stake in. That is unethical. That is completely unethical. And if that doesn't sit well with you, if Asiwaju or somebody else does that, it shouldn't sit well with you if Peter Obi is actually doing something like that. Because as a leader, that means you are saying your subordinates is okay for them to take public funds and say, well, I just want to help the state. It's okay if I make money too. And do the same thing. We can't do that. We have to hold everybody accountable. So we're going to talk more about this. As DJ Bongoli already said, we still have time. We are just building it. So if they are coming to talk to us next week, please be factual. Come with your facts. You are dealing with intelligent people. You are dealing with people that actually know their onions. You are dealing with people that are pragmatic, not just idealistic things. So please, respectfully, and the people making comments too, don't roll your eyes. Let's just be civil about this whole thing. This is Nigeria for all of us, for crying out loud. Whether good or bad, this is still home. I want to come home. In fact, I'm always saying that if I can go back to Nigeria today, my husband will always says, like, I would have been in Nigeria, but for this fact that I'm still going to school, I'm still educating myself, I'm still getting more knowledge, and I'm improving myself. But everything I do, everything I've ever done, so before somebody sitting in Nigeria or typing somewhere in the corner saying, well, you are not in Nigeria, everything I have done as an adult, in my adult life, Nigeria has always been the number one reason why I am doing it. This healthcare is not by mistake. My public health is not by mistake. My MBA is not by mistake. It is all because of Nigeria, and we need to respect everyone participating in this. Nobody's getting paid in this. We are just supporting our candidate and trying to present facts to support them. So thank you very much, Daddy Freeze, for giving us this platform. I personally am very grateful.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, DJ.
All right, Daddy Freeze.
Yes.
Daddy Freeze, before I get my next candidate, I can't find the person. Daddy Freeze, you can take her out, sir. Thank you. Daddy Freeze, before I continue, there's something I'd like to address to the teeming Nigerians all around the world, especially the Nigerians living in Nigeria. Before you tell anybody in the diaspora, like, what do you know, why are you talking in Nigeria? It's none of your business. You stay abroad. Don't forget that we in the diaspora contribute over $20 billion as diaspora remittance back home. We pay what is called black taxes. I still get calls. I still got like 10 calls this morning. Baba beg, Baba beg, Baba beg. I have responsibilities. So for you to stay there in Nigeria and say, hey, come home now and come and see it. I came home to fight for my community in Nigeria. You can see it on my page. I came home actually because of I wanted to go on TV to go and represent my community. As I'm speaking with you right now, before you begin to say, oh, this guy, come back home. I am working with my community right now to increase the IGR in the new fiscal year. That is what I'm working on right now. That is where my brain is going right now. I'm thinking of how I'm going to improve the drainages in my community, the roads in my community. I'm going to improve the quality of life in my community. My community is suffering because of tank farmers and tank farms and all of that, so that you guys can have fuel. I went home to do all of that. I'm writing reports that are submitted at the House of Rep. I'm digging boreholes. I'm educating people in Nigeria that don't have jobs in Nigeria. I'm doing all of that. And you here come here and start saying, what do you do? What this, what that? What have you done? What have you contributed to the success of Nigeria? You that are talking, you in Timasiku, you in Timobi, you that are typing there. So search yourself and ask yourself, what have you done to help your community? Not just your family, but your community, people that cannot give back to you. I'm doing it for a fact, and I can hit my full chest and say it. I'm doing it. So don't come here and start saying what you don't know. Don't come here and start talking about people to people a certain type of way. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. Now that it frees, there was something that I did not do. Okay, article people, you people have no escape. I still have things for you people. They are talking about Peter. They have things for you people. I'm ready for you people. How you people ruin the electricity in Nigeria? The electricity that we are suffering, the electricity issue that we are going through in Nigeria, is you people that caused it. It's you people's fault. So I'm coming for you people. Now, I want to address one last thing. I think I didn't do it actually, because I don't think any of my team members are here. I think some of them are somewhere else right now. Maybe they are sleeping or something. I did not introduce myself. My name is Ayodeji Bakari. I was born and bred in Lagos State. I attended my nursery, primary, and secondary education in Lagos. I schooled in the University of Lagos. I graduated as a second class upper in chemical engineering. I did my IT at Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency. And I worked for about a year at the brewery in Ogun State, where I worked as a utilities engineer, where I worked as a process engineer, and where I worked as a maintenance engineer. And then I came down to the United States for my master's degree program at Texas A&M University in chemical engineering, where I scored a 3.83 over 4 as my total CGPA. And in my first job, I worked as a utilities engineer also, where I produced electricity. So when we talk about electricity and all of its issues, I know a lot about this. And I've been working for about 8 years now in America as a professional chemical engineer. And for you guys that don't know, I am not a DJ by mouth. I am a professional club DJ. And lastly, I'm a proud Manchester United fan. So to the Manchester United fans out there, glory, glory, Man United. Glory days are coming soon. You saw what we did to Liverpool, Abby. But we are not making out. Let's see how things go. And we are going to show Arsenal Pepe. I know that if you look at me, there's an Arsenal fan.
I don't go talk anything.
Yeah, so that it frees. I have some of my team members that did, like Tony, Abimbola, Omolara, Ololade. One of my team members are actually traveling to Nigeria right now as we speak on political issues also. Getting some information and seeing how she can help her politically also. So she's traveling from the UK to Nigeria also. And then my public relations expert, she works in Abuja directly. She's not in at this time. So I think that's all we have for now. We did not come and talk about all of the things that Asiwaju have done, or all of the things that Peter Obi has done. We just came to just say, hey, this is who we are. Get ready for the debate. This is who we are. Get ready for the debate. And come with your facts too. Come with problem solving. We want core. I didn't even say this to you guys. I'm a process hazard analyst expert, and I'm a core problem solver. So maybe that's why I look at solving problems differently, and maybe that's why I analyze things very, very differently. I manage about 20 people, so I know when they are trying to BS me, and don't bring BS around. Come with facts. Come with facts. Come with facts. I'll say it again. Okay? Come with facts.
Okay, just got a message from African God Savage. He said we're turning off the comments. I've not touched the comments at all. I don't know what's happening with the comment section. Nobody touched the comments at all. You guys are commenting now.
I'm seeing comments here. I don't know what their captain is talking about. I'm seeing comments here.
I'm sure there must be some misunderstanding.
Algorithm.
Some Instagram algorithm issue. Algorithm issue. So please bear with me. I've not touched comments once. If I let me show you what it looks like if I turn off comments. It's gonna be like this. This is what it's gonna look like. At any point.
Yes, we turn off comments.
At any point in the video, did you see this happen?
No.
So it's impossible for me to have turned off comments because at every juncture, people were commenting. So comments were never disabled for a single second. Now, don't insult Team Leader Savage. Team Leader Savage has done a great job, and I'm proud of him. I'm sure there must be some misunderstanding somewhere. African God Savage is somebody I personally like and respect. I know this live is I know this live is very passionate, and you guys are all passionate, and it is also my duty to moderate. And the fact-finding team are going to be the moderators of the debate. So we're going to have umpires. Right now, you're doing your introduction, so you guys can get away with a lot of mudslinging, even though I will try as much as possible to limit it. Atiku's people are already upset. They're like, you know what? How dare you come for Atiku? They're already sending me messages that they are coming after you guys. So Atiku's turn is tomorrow. We're waiting for that. Please, let's keep it civil. Let's tone. Daddy Free is the only person allowed to insult. Nobody else allowed to insult. Please, I think I have earned that right. So the rest of you, you can use your facts and figures to insult one another. When somebody says something, you bring counter facts. I think that goes even a longer way than just the insults, direct insults. So big shout out to all the other teams. One thing I did like about Team Peter Obi, which you guys didn't have, you guys were antagonists. They were there to just defend Peter Obi. You guys came blazing with more facts. You guys are more on ground. I can't fail to notice that. But I believe you could have brought your facts forward in a more civil way. That initial attack on them was a bit too much, especially since they didn't attack you. If they had attacked you and then you responded, then I'll have said, okay, all free and all fair. They just came, introduced Peter Obi and spoke about the good things they liked about him. And like I said, the debate is going to get pretty messy. Let me be honest with you. There are days we're going to bring Peter Obi and we're going to shred him. There are days we're going to shred Tinubu. There are days we're going to shred Atiku. There are days we're going to bring Sowore that is not even directly part of this debate, and you all are going to talk about him and comments he's made about one or two of political candidates. So just know that it is going to be a hot debate. So reserve your firepower for when the heat is on. I would like you, Bongoli, to apologize to the people for that initial bashing, because they will no longer see your facts. They will just say, oh, no, 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 they're just insulting us. No. So it will be good just in the spirit of the debate. So people like Deji Savage and people like Atiku's team do not see you as their enemy. And they would see this as an opportunity to host a proper debate instead of come there and let's beat ourselves. You understand? And this might work negatively for your candidate if all they see is, okay, they have facts, but they'll come and insult us. No, 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 no. Let's keep it civil. You can, it gets more exciting when you people throw shots at each other, but let the shots be very, very professional shots. Okay, don't throw shots that scatter everywhere and rubble rouse and all that. No.
Daddy Freeze.
Yes.
Daddy Freeze, let me say something here. Let me say something here. I am somebody that whenever people throw shots at me, I always smile. Like people that have come across me, people even say that this guy, with all the insults that they throw at you, with all the curses and everything, you just might just let it roll off. But there's a reason for my outburst.
Okay.
Do you really want this messy? Because I will say this, I will just say one thing here. You see the captain of the team, of the other team, of the OB team. Offline, this guy told me he hated me. He doesn't give a F about me. He doesn't give a F if people are insulting me or whatever it is. When I called him and told him I don't like the way he spoke about me, introduced me on a certain life, there is something personal, I'm telling you, Daddy Freeze. You people don't know that guy. That guy has a motive, and that's why I came for them. I'm saying it here, live with my full chest. DJ Savage, he's my friend. We have each other's number, we talk. You people don't know him. He's pushing a narrative here. He's not really concerned about the Peter Obi thing. And that's why I came for him. Because I've always been quiet whenever he talks. I've always been quiet and just laugh it off. I've always been the peacemaker. I've always been the peacemaker. I've always gone to be the one to say, please, let's handle this thing, this, that. You people don't know.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
And that's why I came here to say what I said. But to the other team members, I apologize to them, but I don't apologize to him. But the other team members, I apologize. What I was just trying to do was just rile your emotion. Like just rile you guys up. It's just in the euphoria of the debate. But I apologize to my brothers because we all just want a better Nigeria. But like I repeat, I do not apologize to their captain. And hopefully in the debates, we get to debate one-on-one. You shouldn't run away from me.
Of course, team leaders are going to go against team leaders. Now, I need to inform you of this. I'm waiting for you to select your deputy, and I'm waiting for Team Atiku to make their presentation tomorrow. Once the presentation is made, I'm going to create an Instagram group of group leaders, a group that consists of 6 people only. And that is 2 Peter Obi team leaders, 2 Asiwaju team leaders, and 2 Atiku team leaders. You guys are going to discuss the modalities for the debate. I'm just going to be an umpire. I'm going to talk, I'm going to interject, but the core of the debate is going to be decided by you guys. So you need to work with Deji Savage. You guys need to bury the hatchet and sort your personal issues out so it doesn't rub off negatively on your team. I'm going to send Deji2, that's African God, a message once I get off this live, and I'm going to have that conversation with him. It's very important. It's going to be 6 people. Whatever your team discusses and decides, you're going to bring it to the rest of the group, and everybody is going to agree. But if you guys are throwing shots, we will not be able to make that group work, and it will affect the debate, because I want you guys to set the pace for the debate. I don't want to be the one to do it. But if you guys can't come up, I will set the pace. And if I set the pace, it might seem unfair to a certain group, because me, I go just sit down, just throw. But if all of you agree, okay, this is what we're all going to do. And that's why I'm trying as much as possible to promote civil conversations, despite the fact that we are at loggerheads with regards to the choice of our candidates. So I'll have a word with Deji Savage. He shouldn't have insulted you. If you said he insulted you, I see that as wrong. Let us try to work together. And, you know, someone said I should settle you guys with a bench competition. I don't know what a bench competition is, press up or... you know, did you win that? I don't know how fit you are, did you? From looking at him and his six pack.
Well, never say never. Look at me also. You can look at me also. Never say never.
Okay. So the two of you will even win. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe that's a fun way to do it. I'll have the two of you live in two separate gyms, and we'll just give you people things to do and see who wins. And at the end of the day, we'll just end it on a nice note. But if Deji said anything that was wrong to you personally, please sort it out. It's very necessary, because this you guys are representing, whether you believe it or not, the candidates are somewhere. They don't know that you are the people representing them live. Let me tell you how powerful my platform is. Did you guys join me earlier in the day where the lady came and spoke about an Uber driver that she had an experience with? Bongoli, I thought you were there. I saw you briefly.
I came in and left.
Okay, because I remember seeing you. The Uber driver has called me. That's how powerful this platform is. The Uber driver himself has reached out to me, and he's coming at 7 o'clock tomorrow or today, because it's already the new day. So I need you to understand that this is a very powerful platform. It might look small, but there are people who come and watch the videos later on, and I'm still going to cut the video and put on Facebook and YouTube. So by 12 noon tomorrow, everything in this group has gone far. So many of the candidates and all their people. Okay, African God is here. Okay, awesome. So it would be good if you guys, I can't bring him on here because I need to be fair to Tinubu's team. I didn't bring anybody from any other team on Peter Obi's team yesterday. So what I'm going to say is the two of you should sort yourselves out, because you're going to have to work together despite your disagreements. So like I was saying, you can actually destroy your candidate, because you get the way you go fight other people. Nobody will want to hear anything good about your candidate again. And it might even go to an extent where your candidate will lose his respect despite the good work that they're doing. So that's why it's important for us to sort things out properly. Okay, now Ibis Love Haven, Bukola, I'm going to give you an assignment, but I need you to be non-partisan. I'm going to put Mysticness. I'm going to have Mysticness will be part of the team. We're going to set up a fact finders team. They're just going to be moderators for that team. I need that team to also be as non-partisan as their own is. We need economists, we need historians, we need political scientists who can verify facts. We need a fact finders team. So when you guys are going head on against each other, there will be somebody that will be saying, no, this is not a fact. These you people's assumptions from the internet. So we need to make this as professional as possible. I have not done a live this week or last week at this time on anything except the supporters challenge. So I've also left so many other conversations that we could have been having just to make sure that we get the modalities right. Then moving on from next week, God willing, we'll just be having our debates every Tuesday. So guys, please work with me. Let's keep this as civil as possible. And I appreciate you. Facebook people, remember to buy stars, send stars. That is non-negotiable. So, Bongoli, thank you very much for your time. And we look forward to having the greatest debate Nigeria has ever seen. Let radio stations see us. Let television stations see us and be jealous. Let them copy portions of what we have said and use on their platforms. Let this be the one-stop shop for political debates, especially with regards to the forthcoming elections in 2023. Thank you all. God bless.
Thank you very much.
And we
Thank
move.
you very much.
Team Atiku. Sure you don't see Peter Obi team. Sure you don't see Tinubu team. If you not like, make una come do smesme tomorrow. Me, I don't talk my own. All you guys watch out. 7 o'clock, the Uber driver is going to be joining me live. He's going to tell his own part of the story and let us see what really happened. And I also want us to see how we can help that lady. Because whatever story he's going to come and say, you all need to know that that lady is traumatized. And with so many people talking about issues going on with this taxi hailing services, you all need to know that they need to also get their act together and do better. I'm also looking for sponsors. You want your banner in the background as Daddy Freeze is talking, you can have a banner at the background. We can make announcements. This will be so good. There's Nigerian banner. What's that banner? Green, white, green in the background. So we can have an MTN here. We can have an a Budweiser here. We can make this work and make it big. And part of what we're going to be doing with the sponsorship money is I'm going to be cutting out little portions and be posting on blogs. Let us sell the debate on Instablog, Tunde Ednot. Those guys cost a lot of money. So that's part of Tunde Ednot, for instance, costs 200 and something thousand. Same thing with Instablog per one post. So it would be nice for us to have 30 minutes of our show there in the face of the public. Okay. So let's think of it. If you have a company and you want to sponsor, you work with a company, trust me, your company is going to get mileage. If you don't see the future now and jump on it, by the time you see it, the rate will be too high. You will not be able to afford it. So thank you all. Take care. God bless. Big shout out to Team Tinubu. You guys did amazingly well. Big shout out to Team Peter Obi. We loved you yesterday and looking forward to give a big shout out to Team Atiku tomorrow after they make their presentation. Two things I'm expecting from you, Bongoli. Your deputy,
yes, sir,
and sorting your issues with Deji Savage.
Let me write that down.
All right.
Let me write that down.
So sorting your issues with Deji Savage, you guys should get into each other's DMs and at least be able to be civil. You don't have to be best friends and be hugging and pecking each other. No.
I'll be professional, Daddy Freeze. I will be professional, but I am not going to mend fences with him. I'm saying it, but I will be professional.
Okay.
I'm going to be real with you, Daddy Freeze.
Okay.
But I will be professional. Whatever we need to do, we'll do it. I wouldn't say anything anymore. I've said what I wanted to say off my chest. That's it. But I will be professional.
All right, then. All right, Deji Savage, I also expect that level of professionalism. Let's make this work. Take care and God bless.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was hot. Facebook people, where are my stars? I'm really looking forward to getting a lot more stars from you people. So do send me stars. Okay, so this is an awesome experience today. Did you enjoy it? Well, for those of you who enjoyed this, please lend us your support to make this happen. Okay, so Team Asiwaju have presented themselves, and it was quite exciting, if not for the strong words. It was quite exciting. That I cannot deny. So Facebook people, please send me a few more stars before we close the live today.
Madam, you know, voters card.
Take care, guys, and God bless.